everyone, how are you all doing today? Okay, so today's video will be about how you can be able to ignore negative comments or negative people and just maintain your happy self. Okay, being in social media, doing YouTube video, being there for the world, everybody to see you, it can be hard for some people. Okay, I've had a lot of people that they're scared of what people will say. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of my subscribers that have said, oh my god, what you're doing, I wish I can do it, because if I do it, people's gonna talk and I can't handle people's talk or people's negative comments. I get that. Yeah, when I started making my YouTube video, I started with lightning cream. I think I and the other boy was actually the only people talking like deeply about lightning cream, and I get a lot of negative comments. Sometimes I laugh at them, sometimes sure, my mom will just kind of laugh. A lot of people can't handle that, and sometimes at first I try to reply back, back and forth thing, but at the end I'm like, why am I even replying to these people? Seriously, why? So usually I ignore it, and sometimes I see other people kind of commenting for me or fight, then they started to be like attack, like the bad subscriber who commented wrongly, and then the good subscriber, the good subscriber is like, why are you saying this, or this one is like, because, and then they start like, so most time I end up deleting the negative comments, so there won't be fight. It's not because about me, but just because I know it affects other people. Okay, negative comments can go a really wrong way. How can we be happy? We can be happy. I know the Bible said, happy is the one who pursues spiritual thing. Okay, yeah, that can really give us true happiness, like when we pursue spiritual thing, when we read our Bible, when we come to know God and do the right thing, you can be happy. But still, you have to remember that we are living in this world. This world is, the world ruled by Satan, the devil. So Satan have his agents that he used to attack people, so he sends some of these agents. One thing you have to know is that when somebody says something bad about you or comment about your video or maybe say something, just know that most time you are right. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, okay, listen, I see a lot of pretty people on Instagram, and then when you read, they post something, when you read their comments, you see people like calling them names, like people saying, oh, you're ugly. Like, in my mind, I'm no, she's not ugly, she's pretty. Like, she's pretty. Like, people, I'm like, oh, I wish I, perfect people almost to me. But you see people commenting wrongly. No, these people are full of evil spirits, and sometimes these are the people that they have mental problem. That's another thing you have to know. Some people have mental problem, and when they say things, it's not like when they say, oh, you're ugly, or when they say, why are you doing this in your video, or when they commend you, they're not saying that with their head, they are just mental. Okay, so that's one thing you have to know. So if you're trying to let somebody, a mental person who commented, affect you, then no, you don't have to. And my other thing is, some people are frustrated. They are not happy in this world, and they just don't want to be unhappy alone. They want to make they want to frustrate other people. So they just go to YouTube, or they just go to just watch video and just type and curse you out and all that. Another thing you have to know is that even though you are perfect, no one is perfect, but even though you are perfect in this world, one thing you have to know is that you can't be perfect to everyone. Okay, there is that person out there. There's this girl. Negative comment can really go a long way. If people let it affect them, it can go a long way to even making people commit suicide. That is how bad. That is why I said people that have all these comments or say stuff about you, some of them are possessed, and some of them are agent of the devil. That's all what the devil wants. The devil wants everything about the devil is bad. So he has agents in this world that he used to, to attack people. There's this brand my husband was telling me. We're coming back. Actually, this guy is kind of what made me start thinking about this video. But we're coming back. My husband was telling me about this band. They sing. So people think they were the one sing. They don't know they're wearing the one that they have the record sing, and then they imitate them. I don't know if you guys know about the band. But when people find out, they went to this concept and they start singing, and this thing starts, shivering, and then people find out they're wearing the one singing. There's, rumor, people started talking. One of them has to go kill himself. One of them killed himself because he can't handle people's talk. I'm like, something I can't even imagine. I'm like, why would you kill yourself? Like, yeah, you've made a lot of money, you know. I know I know what you did is bad, but you made a lot of money. You just be like, okay, you guys can talk now, I made my money, just relax and enjoy money. Why would you kill yourself? You know. So but it affects people, it does affect. But to me, sometimes when I start imagining how negative comments affect people, I can't get it, because it doesn't affect me. Like I know, like I know reason why people can comment badly about you. And I don't know. Anyway, and oh, there's another girl too. I was on I saw it like a news on, you know, this Yahoo News. She just committed suicide, and nobody knows, but the boyfriend said she was actually complaining about the comments people were, you know, something people were commenting about her on Instagram, you know, how people were attacking her. I don't really know the whole story. So the husband is thinking, or the boyfriend was thinking, that is why she killed herself, because of what people are commenting or saying about her on Instagram. She went and killed herself. And if you see this girl, they showed her, she is one of the most prettiest girl I've seen. The boyfriend is really handsome, like, you know, they showed picture, you can tell they are really in love and all that. I'm like, seriously, you're gonna just abandon all this prettiness? You're this pretty, and because somebody or whoever says something about you on Instagram, you go and kill yourself? Haba. Huh. But anyway, that's kind of what, you know, like me too, I get a comment. Even though some of my video I'm looking like an angel, and you still see somebody be like, oh, you look like this, or you look like this, or you're this, or, you know, I'm like, yeah, right. You know, what was I even, or even the last time somebody said something about, oh, they, you know, somebody brought about, oh, why are you sounding like this? Oh, accent doesn't fit you. Stop sounding like America. Stop sounding like a white person. So I kind of told the person, I say, hey, you can go watch my accent video. I said, yeah, you know, I have to adapt to America, but I'm kind of used to sounding like that. Sometimes some of my video, I sound, you know, my accent might change, but honestly, I don't know when it changed, but just because it's something I'm used to while talking to white people. You know, I tried to explain this person, but he's like, ha ha ha, you know, he was just laughing, like, kind of goofing around. I said, my dear, you know, crazy people like you, I don't even have time for you people. I said, you know, I can, usually I don't even like, you know, usually like go back. I don't know why I even start going back and forth. I'm like, I'll block. I said I block so easily. Okay. And then I think he says something else, and oh, accent doesn't fit you, you know, be Nigeria, you know, sound like Nigerian person you are. Pim, I delete. That's another thing. If you think that something like that bothers you, maybe your Instagram or your YouTube, and like, okay, one girl was telling, what, no, she was saying on Instagram, she said she's been on Instagram for I don't know how many years, and she said there's this one particular subscriber, she called it her friend, she said there's this particular friend of mine, she's a subscriber, she said she only writes negative thing about me. She said all her video, that subscriber have to write negative. She said she never writes anything positive. She always, whenever she made a video, this subscriber will go and write something bad. In my head, I'm like, seriously? And why are you still keeping her? Like, if you have this subscriber, you've noticed that whenever you make a video, she or he will leave a negative comment about you. Why are you? I would have blocked her like that same day, you know. Like, if I noticed something like that like 2 times, I'm like, okay, this girl, you commented something bad, then I make another video, you went and comment something bad, I'll just delete you. Okay, just because I know you are agent of devil, you know, I know you are there, because you're not only, you know, it doesn't affect me, but people that watch the video, people read reviews, sometimes it affects other people. Like, that is how this thing can go. This negative comment can have so effect that it won't even affect the person they sent it to. Like, I've seen fights, you know, people fighting back and front, especially back then when I make like really lightning video, you know, you see people fighting. Oh, why are you watching her video? Oh, you're stupid, I'm not even talking to you. Oh, you know. Yeah, so that is another thing. If you know, let me say somebody on Instagram is tormenting you, you know, or there's a rumor, you know, people are like carrying rumor about you, why not delete all those people? Like, I delete like crazy. If you come to my Facebook, I used to have almost 3,000 something friends. I delete up to like, I delete like 70%. Yeah, that is, you know, so it's not about people. People don't usually comment bad on my Facebook actually, and even on my Instagram. I don't usually get bad, because no, I usually get, and I can't remember getting any bad comments on Instagram and Facebook. It's usually on YouTube, but I actually went on Facebook and kind of deleted a lot of, especially boys. Usually boys, they don't, it's not like a background, but sometimes they usually like start to write to you, which is stupid. I'm like, you can say I have a baby and I have a husband, and you see people messaging you. I don't like that, but so I kind of deleted almost all men. The other time I deleted almost all men I have as friend on Facebook. And also Instagram, once in a while I just go and kind of block or delete people. There's this person that commented something nice on Instagram on me and to me, but I just looked at her picture. It's so gross, he has a lot of stupid thing on her picture. I just blocked her. Even I don't know if it's her or he, but even though what he commented, sometimes that's kind of how I claim. But on YouTube I delete a lot. I know sometimes people don't want to delete, so I'm trying to get a subscriber. All of this, like that girl was the girl that was trying to exchange words with me recently. I told her, I say, hey, please, if you disturb me, I'm gonna delete you. I said, you can see when I make a video, I don't even tell people to subscribe. Sometimes I forget, but sometimes I said, I started this video because I really enjoy talking to friends. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I know anybody watching it is friend, but I don't like putting on you must subscribe, or maybe I'm not used to saying that. Sometimes I say, I think probably all of my video, maybe I've said that 5 times. Yeah, that's not good. I should be saying it because I need to subscribe. But anyway, that's not the main reason. I didn't start this for business, or sometimes I forget to monetize most of my video. Okay, so it's kind of fun. Like, this is fun to me. Okay, I'm used to like talking to you people. I'm just used to sharing whatever information I have. So that's kind of what it is. So that's why I actually appreciate the subscribers I have, because most of the subscribers I have, they don't even hear me say subscribe, but they still subscribe. So that's why I even appreciate you guys more. I didn't push you guys to subscribe, but you still subscribe. But anyway, yeah, so but I delete easily. Okay, like if I see you say something before, I'm like, no, I'll just leave them there, I'll talk back. No, I stopped talking back, and now I'm like, what did she say? Let me read that again. Let me understand if it's. Sometimes I think I blocked one girl just because I thought she said something bad. But then I went back and I reread that, and I'm like, oh, I don't think. Oh, maybe. Oh, then I kind of understand what she said. Then I went and unblock her. But anyway, that's another thing you can do. Okay, so if you want to do YouTube video and you're scared, I know this girl that told me she's so scared. She said, I love to do YouTube. I'm so scared of what people will say. Don't be scared. Like, people say that and they don't mean it. Like, they're not saying the truth. I won't say that, like, it's not how they say it. That's not how it is. Just remember that even Jesus Christ, when he came here to earth, just remember that people talk and talk until they killed him. Yeah, so you're not even any close to Jesus Christ and be perfect. So ignore. Just ignore. When I was in school, like, I remember me and my roommates would sing this song when we are working, because we usually dress well. We're in college, we usually like, dress well. And so when we're working, we're like, I don't really care what people say. I don't really care what they made. We're just crazy. People call us crazy. We're like twin, actually. So we kind of sing because, people talk. So, right, it's been a long time I know that people talk. Like, people talk, but it's just one thing with me. I wish everybody would be like, keep saying that. I wish everybody would be like me and just ignore negative comments. It's not, when people say this, that's not how it is. They just said it to get to your skin. They just said it to push you to the wall. They just say because they are agent of the devil. They just wanted to hit your head in the wall and commit suicide. No, just one thing with me, when negative comment goes here, it comes out here. That even my mom was saying it. My mom was, we were talking about some. My mom is like, one thing I like about you is that you don't listen to gossip, or you don't listen to what, like, as long as I know in my head that what I'm doing is right. Only when I know maybe I'm doing the wrong thing and then you advise me, I'm like, okay, maybe I have to change. But when I know that what I'm doing is right, and then people are like saying, like, it doesn't bother me. So then anyway, I gave you a little bit tip how you can avoid negative comments. If you guys know more of other ways you can avoid negative comments, you can also write it down so that other people that negative comments affect, so they can also watch the video and learn how. Okay, I think that's all. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.